Hey, what's going on guys, Mishu here from Mishu Productions, and today I bring you another video. Today I'm going to show you how to start a YouTube channel from scratch. Now, I just want to say that you will have to spend some money onto a YouTube channel, but there's a ton of cheap ways, and I can show you a couple of free substitutes for some things. So yeah, I'll see you right in the video. Okay, now the first thing you want to think about is a camera or a microphone. If you're going to do a gameplay, you want a console or a PC. If you have a PC, make sure it's a gaming PC, either for console. Well, if you're going to record on console, you're going to need a computer that's kind of good and a capture card. There's plenty of capture card options, but I think the best one, honestly, is the Elgato HD60, the HD60S, or the Game Capture HD from Elgato. Okay, now other things you might need is a microphone, like the Blue Snowball or the Blue Yeti if you have a little bit more of a bigger budget. The Blue Snowball comes at around $50 for the Blue Snowball Ice, and it's what I'm using right now to record this video. It records pretty good quality, and in Audacity with a couple changes, it's going to be a really good microphone. Now, you're going to need a camera if you're going to do vlogs, or you're just going to do like little challenge videos. So if you're going to do little challenge videos, I just recommend you get a DSLR or a camcorder. I have a camcorder, which is what I use for like tech reviews and stuff like that. It's not the highest quality of video that you're getting, but it's good enough for what I do since I don't use the camera that much. Now, if you want to do vlogs, get a vlogging camera. Don't be like Casey Neistat, even though his vlogs are in really high definition and everything. He goes around with a DSLR. That's pretty heavy stuff right there, and you're going to need an external microphone and stuff like that. So honestly, just try and look for vlogging cameras on Amazon, and then maybe you can find one. I'll research about that and leave links in the description for those cameras. Now, if you're going to do gaming videos and you want to have a camera, make sure to get this Logitech something camera. I'll leave a link down in the description, but it's a really good like webcam, and it records in really high quality. And also with that camera, you might want to get like a small little tripod for it instead of just mounting it to the top of your monitor or laptop screen. Okay, now let's get into the PC gaming type of videos. So you're gonna need OBS, which is 100% free, or if you have a NVIDIA 1080, anything above an NVIDIA GeForce 940MX, then, or I think it's a couple more graphics cards, but some graphics card of NVIDIA, you can use the NVIDIA Shadow Play, which is a pretty good recorder. But honestly, I use OBS since my computer has a 940MX. So now let's get into editing software. Now there's two types of editing software. Well, three types actually. There's audio editing software, video editing software, and photo editing software or photo manipulating software. Now the best out of the best is Adobe Premiere Pro or Sony Vegas for video editing. For photo editing, Photoshop. Photoshop is just there, and that's the industry standard. Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas. Those are the softwares that we have talked about. Then we have audio editing software. Of course, that's Adobe Audition, which is like the best of the best. Adobe makes, for any type of program, they make the best of the best, like Audition, Photoshop, and Premiere. Now, Sony Vegas is made by Sony, of course, and it's a really good editing software, but honestly, I prefer Premiere Pro. I have done a trial on both softwares, and they're pretty good actually. But I prefer Premiere Pro. Now, Photoshop, I have tried it, but it's really expensive, same as Premiere Pro and Sony Vegas. And Audition, of course. But now you want to start a budget YouTube channel, right? So honestly, if you want to have all those softwares for free, for video editing, get HitFilm 4 Express or DaVinci Resolve Pro. No, DaVinci Resolve 12.5. Honestly, I use HitFilm because DaVinci Resolve, it cannot export in MP4, and HitFilm has like it's a mixture of Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects together. So that's actually really good. It's a really good package you have, and you can do animations like my intro and stuff like that just through HitFilm. Now, for photo manipulating software or photo editing software, there's two free softwares that are pretty good. I honestly use GIMP, but there's GIMP and Paint.net. I use GIMP because it just has a couple more features, but with Paint.net, honestly, you can just do amazing things with it. Now, I also have vector graphics, so like, if you want to do some types of graphics like outros and maybe even thumbnails, I wouldn't really recommend it for thumbnails, but there's this program called Vector. It's online, or you can download it. I have downloaded it because it's pretty good. So I use GIMP and Vector for graphics and thumbnails. Then for audio, you want to get this program called Audacity. Even if you have a high budget to start a YouTube channel, get Audacity. It's really good, and it does the same things as Adobe Audition. It's just that some things that are not really that important, it doesn't do them, and the interface is a little bit worse. But it's honestly what I use, and it really, like, you can do a ton of things with the audio. Like, I do like 3 things with my audio: record, normalize it, and sometimes I put it so I amplify it, and then you can also remove background noise. So now we've gone over all the softwares. Now we need to do some free alternatives for hardware. For hardware. Now, cameras, you can use your phone's camera. Honestly, if your phone's camera is not that good, don't use it. But if you have something like a Google Pixel or an LG or an iPhone or even a Samsung, then just use those phones. They're going to give you pretty high quality. Of course, don't use an iPhone 4 or a Samsung Galaxy S3. Don't use those phones. Use the newest ones, like, well, the S6 or the iPhone 6 or the iPhone 7 or the S7. Now, the Google Pixel, it's fine because there's only one. Those can be used as cameras really well. Now, for microphone, same answer. Use your phone. Your phone has pretty good microphone. I even have software on my microphone to record audio and export it through MP3. And I sometimes do that, but of course I prefer using my Blue Snowball and Audacity on my computer. But yeah, like, phones, they can do almost anything you need them to do. So, like, if you want to do it for free, I guess, and you already have a phone, then just use that. And also, if you don't want to buy a capture card, and you have a phone, and you have a console, and a TV, and you don't have the budget to buy a capture card, I guess you can use your phone, but I would not recommend it at all. Like, I used to do this in the past, and the quality is just so low, and it's not as good as if you were using a capture card or OBS. Now, if you have a computer, and you have an Xbox One or a PlayStation, I don't know much about PlayStation, but I know you can do this through PlayStation. So, every Windows 10 computer comes with the Xbox app. Now, with that, you can actually stream your gameplay. So if you do that, you can see your gameplay from your computer screen and from your TV. And all you have to do to record that is use OBS to record your computer. Now, for PlayStation, I think you just go to Sony's website and you download their program, and it's pretty much almost the same thing. Now, if you have a Mac, then good luck with that. You're going to need a capture card. Okay, now hardware is computer. If you want to replace your computer for a phone, that'll be fine. Honestly, get a tablet since they're a little bit bigger. But if you're gonna substitute your computer for a phone or tablet, don't use an iPhone. Use Android, because Google Play has the biggest store, and you can get plenty of good editing programs and photo editing programs, so you can do your thumbnails and stuff like that. I have a friend who is not making videos yet, but he only has a phone, and he can totally make videos just using his phone. He's already made a couple, but they're not uploaded yet. So yeah, pretty much that's all you're gonna need to start a brand new YouTube channel in 2017. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been Mishu here, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.